Hello and welcome to a new episode of Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm happy to say that finally I'm totally blind. There's nothing else that I know. Everything now I can recap, everything I knew so far. Actually, it's not that much. As I said, I only played 6 hours. The truth being is that we rushed a little bit on those 6 hours, and that's why I needed so many episodes to remove everything that I knew about the game. I think that I spoiled myself playing it before recording it, and the only thing I knew obviously is the the introduction of the game, the Nautiloid, and going to the beach and encountering Astarion, Shadowheart, Lae'zel, and Gale, and then just having the fight in the crypt, but not. I didn't go in the Jurgle crypt, the one with the withers. I only because I didn't succeed the check during the first hour, the previous time I played. I just went into the open crypt by the looters, and I've defeated those inside and convinced those outside going away. Instead, in this playthrough, as you could see, I had to kill everyone because they didn't want to listen to me, and it was quite hard. And let's say, actually, I want to return there because I'm thinking, because when I went the second time in it, I found other people. I don't know from where. Maybe if I return there, maybe something changed again, So I need to return there. Also because I think that I remember there was a problem with the traps, and maybe there is something I didn't take because there were traps, So I need to investigate better. That said, so I went to the looters, killed them, and then there was the goblin fight. Of course, that's also a must. You can do, you can't avoid it. And then instead of going into the grove, I don't know how to pronounce it. So the exploration of the grove also was totally blind. But we went on the left in the forest and go from the secret passage from the back row, and from there we enter the Emerald Grove from the there are those blocks of stone that blocks magically the passage, but I opened it thanks to the knock spell, and we entered from the back row and encountered Nettie, but it didn't trigger the dialogue. I think because the game kinda had a problem because we reached from the wrong side and we couldn't talk with Nettie. But we could talk with the Kolga, and we freed the child even though we didn't know anything about. So that's everything, and finally I can start really being blind, not having anything. I don't know anything, and I'm so looking forward to it. I'm really having a blast with the game, and I can't. I'm sad I can only play so little. So let's start with the save. All right. If I'm not wrong, the previous time also it interrupted suddenly because it again crashed the game, and I had to redo all the Halcyon room. I had to steal again everything I found, every book. I had to repeat the dialogue. No, the dialogue with Natty, no, because I saved it before, but I had to repeat the dialogue with the throw, the dead throw, and taking every item. Of course, I did it off screen, and we taken as where it got interrupted. So, I was thinking about this. I don't remember. The problem is that I don't remember where I read about Halcyon saying that he left the... I don't remember where it was written. Halcyon left the rune, I think, to Wrath, to this one. This dude, I can see the one with the horns. I think it was him, but I don't remember where did I read it. And saying those, one thing I need to do this episode before doing anything else is reading everything I've taken. So I know not everyone is a fan of that, but I need to do it. So let's start reading. First of all, there's the Drow's letter. Oh, also about the Drows. I'm thinking that maybe I can use disguise myself to turn into a Drow and infiltrate the goblin camp, because obviously, as it's clear how they say, the Drows, and Mintara probably also is a Drow. And I remembered also because of course I watched again my episodes to how to say, to edit them and see if there are some problems, audio problems, etc. And meow. Meow, meow, meow. And I was saying that I watched again the cutscene where the night load crashed on the beach, and there was that seemed there was the goblin camp with a drow, a female drow, and probably Ismintara. So I'm thinking maybe I could infiltrate as a drow, maybe it's better, but also maybe it's worse, because if I go as a drow by disguising myself with a spell, maybe I can't really do much, because then she would start attacking me on my race, on my, being a drow, and saying, oh look, you are a drow, so you need to do what I say. Maybe it's better if I go as a half-elf, my avatar normal, so I can have more options. I don't know, I need to think about it. So we found the scroll of color spray, we learn it, because why not? Even if I have this free use, but okay. I want to learn every spell possible, so who cares? Let's go. I have the safeguard shield that I need to put on because I've done some tries with the torch. I wanted to try some things. I have the quarter stuff, okay. Then I have the scroll of ray of sickness, which I already know. Okay, so we can use this as free cast. And we have the missives from Candlekeep. And if I'm not wrong, Candlekeep was the city where you start in Baldur's Gate 1. As I said, I only played 7 hours of that because I didn't like the game, but something I know. A select collection of the most notable letters set from Candlekeep. Many are dry reports of celestial movements or incomprehensible details of arcane rituals. However, this letter catches your eye. With the sage Elminster, I don't know how to read it. Over the past year, I've delivered many of your letters to Master Gorion. So, Master Gorion, again, okay, my cat is doing some things in the back. Sissy, calm me. Meow. So, Master Gorion, if I'm not wrong, probably my memory, I just played 7 hours, but I think it was my master in Baldur's Gate 1, the one that gets killed. Oh, sorry for the spoilers. The one that gets killed, and I need to run from Candlekeep to do something like that, so I wanted to be the one to deliver the sad news. Alas, he's with us no more. Yeah, exactly. Maybe I'm right. Gorion and his, I'm sorry that I'd like to have played Baldur's Gate 1, but I really didn't like it, because it was very rough and very few NPC interactions, very few roleplay. Left Candlekeep soon after your last letter to him arrived. They departed in the middle of the night, but were waylaid shortly after on the road to Beregost. Yeah, I think I was the ward, his ward, left Candlekeep. Were waylaid shortly after on the road to Beregost. The gate warden tells me that Gorion saw to it that several of his attackers joined him the next word before he was struck down. I hope this brings you the same grim comfort it brings me. Of his word, there's no sign. In some better news, I received your letter to the library and was able to find much of the material you requested. It has been carefully secured and will travel with this letter. Yours in honor, Tristan P. Share, librarian at Candlekeep. P.S. I hope you forgive my curiosity, but might I ask, why do you need so much information about Baal's Bowl? What exactly are you working on? Okay, so this is definitely lore about the first games, and I'm sorry I didn't know. Maybe I should have watched, maybe I should have read the lore and the story before playing it. I don't know. Anyway, we read that. Soul coins are treated. Oh, perfect. The cover for this manuscript. Okay. Academic disclosure. This research was funded independently and conducted at a site in Avernus, the first plane of the Nine Hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote. My cat. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrappment of mortal souls. Soul coins, as a concept, are one of merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence, the soul, is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohorts. They are frequently traded for their value, can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel strange engines in the hells. However, there is a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. Spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of lemur status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be a painstakingly written legal document in Inferno with a headache and dozing number of footnotes. So about soul coins, we already kind of know about this from the NPCs and intuition, and I was thinking that it made me think about the ritual of Githyanki, Lae'zel, and the Crash. I was thinking, you know, I'm kind of scared about the Githyanki because I really don't trust them, as we can see from Lae'zel how aggressive they are. I was thinking maybe she wants our help so much because she clearly wants our help. Go together. Of course, we need, you know, the help. After all, she got caught and put in a cage of wood by tieflings, which is very weird. Actually, how the fuck did it happen? But my fear is that, can we really trust this kind of process? And I'm thinking maybe the way in order to cure yourself from the mind flayers tadpole is to sacrifice someone else. Maybe she's bringing us in so that they can sacrifice us and save her instead, or save others Githyankus. You know, that could possibly be the possibility. I hope not, but we'll see. Let's, you know, be careful about it. Let's not trust anyone. On that resurrection, a thin and pliable volume smelling faintly of dust. An expert from the ongoing metatext, rebound by Josefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denair for her heretical efforts to restore. We already read this. I don't know if we already read this, because there was already one thing about the metatext. But maybe it is a different one, so let's read it again. Of what value is a life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely, or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment to so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search for a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kellenball weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. I have to keep up with my cat. So, I was saying, there is of course an alternate route, not at the end of the path, but the chance... there is of course another alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retreat it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort that I could not possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement or embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day, this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path and wealthy enough to return. Okay, so I think we didn't read about this. Josefa Elgin, scholar excommunicated from the church. Start the metatext. I don't know what the metatext is. Okay, I think this the gods are all of lost and hidden knowledge. Maybe that's the metatext. So we also found the sighting record. I found with detailed notes about a long list of all bear sightings in the region separated by date. The latest entry, written 10 days ago, says Cup. The word is underlined 7 times. Okay. Oral histories of Farron, Geeth, and Mind Flayers. Maybe this is quite interesting, is it? The thin tome is bookmarked with scraps of illegible and obsolete scraps of paper. This book comprises several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 4, Palidor the Swift, 7 years of age, wood elf storyteller healing from the wood of sharp teeth. It took me several 10 days of quite... Oh, okay, 10 days, because I think in Forgotten Realms, 1 week is not 7 days, but 10 days, so 10 days is a week, okay? Of quiet habitation in the wood before the venerable Palidor felt comfortable revealing his presence to me. Okay. The longer I stayed demonstrating I was no threat to his health and peace, the more open he was to gentle inquiry. This tale, relayed to me on a chilly morning as we stoked a small fire between us, was like none I had heard before or since. I asked if it were fiction, and he insisted emphatically it was as true as his own right eye. Long ago, before my eyes and ears, before your lonesome quill, dear scribe, there was an empire of people, or perhaps only belief. An empire of brain-eaters, soul-wasters, they call themselves Inidids, the flayers of minds. The children of Geeth were bowed, bent in service to the flayers, a passionate people made to serve, a cold belief. The flayers were untouchable, their minds a great oppressor. No proud will or passion could break Geeth's children free, until at last a reckoning, its source unknown, its power unproven. But its events, history-making, the code would not be cracked. Geeth children fought back valiantly, their freedom theirs, the flayers bent and broken till today. Okay, not very... So it's saying that a reckoning, I don't know what's a reckoning, I think kind of event, like kind of call from somewhere else. Its power. The code would not be cracked. I don't know code what it is. I need to check. Okay, so I think that... Okay, the cow should be the one, like the one being threatened. Okay, reckoning. What is reckoning? Okay, something like payback. So the knowing's power improving both events, history making the cow would not be cracked. It should fall back. So this guild finds some kind of power from somewhere, and they rebelled against the mind flayers. Fringe Philosophy, Volume 5, a dense academic volume printed with no eye for design or delight. Publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to High Artificial Tower Brain of Baldur's Gate. I suppose they seek to silence me, believing that an artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish in any volume outside of the great Gondian journals they so diligently guard. But they forget that I am not so grand before I lent my name and my knowledge to the High House of Wonders and all the marvels they read. I was not but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. And that was how I first saw them, the slow and serene earth motes, entire mountains migrating through the sky above. I learned of their origins. It was later I learned of their origins, of the ancient Netherese empire that fashioned them, of the residual magic so potent it sustained them still. The wizards of Netheril carved marbles out of the mundane, lifted earth aloft for industry, for sport. It was later still, after I earned my place at the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Netheril cast along the evolution of our craft. That their great flying cities fell in folly and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought, and this stubborn aversion to studying them, to learning what they learned, is the very antithesis of God's teachings. Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicted upon their centuries were fruit born of meddling with the Netherese seed. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow, their law twisted to Shah's dark and destructive designs. Shah, that's very important. I think Shah is very important in this game. And yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even though the fires consume us. I see. Maybe it's actually better that I'm totally blind on Forgotten Realms lore, because in this way, you know, it's more interesting to try and take as much as possible from the books. So there is this kind of ancient civilization, the Netheril. They were some kind of advanced civilization that they fell in ruin. Interesting. Scroll Speak of the Dead. I can't learn it, I think. Because if I give it to her... Nope, she can't either. Okay, anyway, I keep it. Actually, I can send it. I can send it because I have the amulet, which is quite better, you know, just I can sell this. Personal account, an old brittle slate reflecting on dark events and missed opportunity. It is unsigned. In Kateric, I see our failures made manifest. He did not fall, he was pushed. His grief was twisted by shadow, and still we did not act until his life was all but snuffed. Was this... Ah, fuck, I don't remember what was inside Koga. I think this was inside Koga chest. Disorders of the nerves and mind, a treatise, a medical companion describing environmental disturbances and their treatments by cleric physician Glenn Erlmark. There came to me a woman, whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, whom I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he'd suffered night sweats, crying out from sleep that he bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior, he'd taken to calling himself by the name Saravok. 1 month ago, he'd speak of little else but the throne for which he is destined. I attended to be at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. I detected no cause, no loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic. Yet, upon shining the light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high and exclaimed, "The deaths they bring shall awaken the father, and through them he will rise." He snatched the book from his hand and flung it in the hearth, where it burned not in red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left but a single scrap, reading, "He foresaw his coming there, and seeded his essence across the land." Bay shivered and sighed, as if waking from nightmare. He had no memory of the book, nor the words he had spoken. Diagnosis, unspecified, neurotic entrapment, treatment, herbal tincture of garlic and rice, sip twice daily until exhaustion lifts. Yeah, need to keep this. A wyvern toxin. Can I drink it? I can't really drink it. Can I watch it from the top? No. Portrait of Lowe's. Nice. Nice texture. A great film rendered bard dances within the portrait's frame. The artist has captured something unique in her eyes, almost as if it were more than one soul sits behind them. Okay, the evil eye. While the number of trinkets and bargains a hag personally acquires means that her power will be unique compared to that of her sisters, hags as a whole can still be divided into 3 subcategories. Night hags, named as such for their ability to hunt a monster's dream, slowly devouring vital essence until the victim's soul can be trapped into the hag's soul bag. They are known for being petty, selfish braggarts. Sea hags, known for devouring their victim whole, sea hags can terrorize and kill with a single look. They reek of fish and are incapable of making a proper cup of tea. Green hags, they are beautiful, they are powerful, speak not a word against them. Okay. We have Death and Divinity, a godly guide. I think this we reread, yep. And that above all else. When gods can die, yep, we read this. The Weave, an introduction. I think we didn't read these. If you try to understand the Weave, a true pity for only they who are truly attuned to the Weave can rightly call themselves spellcutters. Thus comes the question, what is the Weave? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything in unseen threads. It is what makes magic possible. Also, though I will not go into further detail, the goddess Mystra herself. Now, I think we read this. And the Weave is like kind of string theory, you know? There are these kind of threads and weaves that makes the magic of the universe. Kind of dark matter that keeps the universe, you know, united, dark energy. A brush with evil on hags. A part of series examining some of Faerun's more infamous creatures, the exploration of hags remains one of Suit's most popular works. Again on the hags, weird. An excerpt from a book, okay? It has been too long, dear reader, since we last sat together. I wish it was because I'd been traveling far and wide, working to bring you more tips and tricks on how to triumph over evils. Alas, that was not the case. I'm short of breath because I had to bring the cats outside. For I fell prey to a green hag. Worry not, I am alive and well, but I have spent the last 2 years in her service. One day I will share what happened that darkened cell, but not this day. Instead I come to you with a warning. We have discussed hags before, but they of the night green or sea variety, and how they are not be trifled with. But even with all my research, I never truly understood what it meant to encounter one. Evil beings, hags, rely on magic, deceit, illusion, and even blackmail to lure their victims in. Maybe the Auntie, the one that gave the potion of paralysis to the tiefling, maybe she's a hag? I knew this, I repeated it many times to you, dear reader, but I did not realize their charm, their allure. I did not know I would come to love her. that I would yearn to please her. She strung me along, tempting me with my wildest dreams. I thought myself clever, that I would be able to outmaneuver her. I once bested a Glabrezu, sure I could handle a green hag, and she let me believe it, until she sprung her trap. Hags delight in suffering, priding themselves on creating new and inventive ways to torment those in their care, and while I have escaped, I spend every waking moment in fear that either her or one of her sisters will come for me. For Hag Coven does not let even the smallest of slights go unpunished, and so I resigned my previous guides to dealing with a hag. My suggestion for clever language and deceit instead, I offer these words: should you ever encounter a hag, run, and pray she does not follow. Okay. Off-tone note. Koga. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look script so much as slashed. Koga. Swamp Dogs 3, meet me, alone. Olodan. I don't know who Olodan is. Okay, good to know. Good. Thank you. I hope they gave me the... Upon don't address Koga that mentioned a meeting in the swamp. What is she up to? Did they give me the maybe later, so the marker, you know, on the swamp, because I don't know where it is. Okay. Pardon's Canticle, their Shadow Druid's doctrine. Them's corners are mossy and alive with tiny insects. The book's spines limber from overuse, the corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth, where any clown's threads, natural struggles. Unity is a fiction, man of mere flesh sick, only to tame beast and raise flower. We are thunder, and we are the rain. We are shut at mankind, and grow new life in its place. Okay. Oh, the Shadow Druid. Shadow Druid's doctrine. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. Very good. From the read Fordron's Canticle. The Emerald Enclave Tenants. An ancient stone tablet immaculately preserved. The Emerald Enclave. The Elder Circle Oath Decree. The Courteous Tenants number 3. The natural order must be preserved no matter its fall. Forces that would disrupt the natural order must be destroyed. The Emerald Enclave must offer aid to the weary and injured. Interesting. Interesting that though if these weary and injured would, you know, go against natural order, they will destroy them. And of course it's up to the priest to decide what's against natural order and what's not. Okay, the Unclaimed, the sturdily bound story of a cleric of Shah, whose soul was never claimed from the City of Judgment. In life, her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her, her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awoke in the death and found herself standing in the pale and faded City of Judgment, they waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. A million souls and more passed her colorless gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand, no voice whispered instruction in her ear, no guidance proffered itself. From the bleached and barren sky, time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going. And still, the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kelemvo pitied her, as much as the Lord of Death is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that not of forgetting, but being forgotten. So the Lady of Loss is Shah. Okay. So why are you a devotee to Shadowheart if she's such a bad influence? Logbook 1371, a collection of entries detailing the exploits of an Emerald Enclave. I think we've read about this. Then we have Inscrutable Journal. This worn leather-bound journal smells of moisture and rotting vegetation. Only a few loose pages are legible, blood having soaked through the others. We followed Musharib's instructions so far, but something feels odd. We've encountered no creatures along the way, only alien noises from all directions. No, we read about this. For Azad and other gods. Lyra, Lady of Deception. The goddess who wears many masks. Invoke her name, avoid perception. She hides your lies in secret tasks. For joy, to Lyra you must call, and worship her to resolve fate dance. So find her presence in fit shoals. Fit shoals do not give idleness a chance. Best shoals. Loviatar's pleasure is your pain, your scars an offering. Scourge or candle, whip or cane, can your devotion bring? Offering bring. Can your devotion bring? Okay. Can they cast? Can Shadowheart cast the? Can everyone cast their spell?
Where am I needed?
It seems so.
Action, not reaction.
On what does it scale if she's casting like this? On intelligence always?
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay, Spell Protection Evil. Talis, I've read about it. And we have performed letter, that the rune. Okay. One thing I also want to do is to take a bag and put every magic ring. And put every, you know, every book in it. So I think I've read everything. Half an hour, but that was needed.
What path lies before me?
No, don't go there.
It's a torch. I'd like very well to steal this stuff too. Did I steal everything here? I hope yes. Do you have something to say?
Any word on Master Halsin?
Not yet. Do you know where Halsin went?
He and the adventurers were headed to... Master Halsin studied that drow for days. And he was sure something at the temple...
Okay. Do you have something to say, Will?
Well met.
Of what's happened? Nope. Shadowheart?
Something the matter?
Those moles in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye. After all, it was about Shah.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Such a liar you are, Shadowheart. Lazel, you have done something to say? I would like to steal everything here, but it's impossible. Maybe when Halsey returns, I'll be able to, you know, to better take things. Because there are too many people. Maybe with invisibility. Oh, I need to try that. I need to try invisibility. Maybe, though I can steal... Oh, the fucking rats. The rat... Oh man, the rats are... Good God, are you?
Away. I have no more need of you.
Okay, we can't sulk. Can I buy from you? Let me save. Actually, it doesn't change anything, but okay.
Away. I have no more need
yes,
of you.
trade. You have nothing, a chicken. I want to talk with Wrath. Maybe he says to me something after.
I wish I could I hope to see, but
Okay. I don't think there's anything else. I don't know if I missed something.
Tried to steal from us.
I can go up here. Why? Is there something?
By letting that child escape without consequence.
Is there something I could say? Why can I jump there? Oh, you can actually go over the... I think you can jump. And go over the entrance if it's blocked. But I don't think anything else I don't see. I don't know if there is something hidden that I don't see. For now we can go away.
Let's see.
Okay, we need to do a long rest because I ended all my spells. I hope that this doesn't kill Halsin, but if he didn't die until now, he won't die now because of a long rest, I think. Can you talk?
Again?
No, okay. Can you talk with you? I will need to find Hodolan.
Complex.
Or someone like that. You're Elwin Siko. You are Karek. Aylar. Inwe. Tahan. I think it was here. Maybe it was him. No, Mino. Jorna. Magran. Okay. I explored everything. You know, the bed disappeared? Maybe it's just loading. I hope so, because I'm very sorry. Yep, okay, thank you. Okay, I need to, before the long rest, I need to remember all the animals that I need to talk to. Can you talk again? Hello, Arabella, how are you?
What can you tell me about this place?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine.
I know you're not fine.
Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened.
What?
Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I don't know what that achievement was, but okay. No more light-fingered antics, right, Arabella?
Yeah. I mean,
What?
thank you for helping me.
I hope there's a lecture to you.
Bells, it's our job to
Whisper.
get us out of here safely.
Commit a locket.
It's my
Oh,
job
thank you.
too.
Thank you very
The
much.
druids don't care about us. No one does.
Thank you very much. I like
Because
it.
of you, I got my little...
The road to Baldur's Gate looks a little less...
But I can't put it, right? I can have only one. Okay. But she can. Yeah, give it to Lazel. I like it more. But it's very... how to say, it's very... And I was thinking that this I should give to... Strength saving throws, yeah. I should give to Shadowheart, since I'm using her for lockpicking. It's late of hand. Alright. So we did this. We had another inspiration, Orc Hero. Okay, I want to talk with you. Do you have something else to say?
Think you could stand back a ways, pal?
Okay, but we need to talk with Mo, because I saved the little... Who are you? You weren't here before. Who were you? I don't remember you. Hello?
Heartless bastards. They deserve to have the goblins burn them out.
Okay. So let's go in the hiding. What was that? Here it is. Hello?
We could help each other.
Okay. Let's talk to Mo. Let's see if she sends something. Hello, I've saved one of you. Where are you? What the fuck are you? Hello, Mo.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Yeah, I saved one of you.
Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
That's all. Okay. No, I don't want to buy from you, since you steal it. Discount minus 9%. I don't know what this is. Why are you running all these schemes in Sweden? It's risky, you know?
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Already.
So what? We have a plan. We're the ones.
Yeah, already talked about that. Where is Mikron? Are you here, boy? I want to check on you. How are you? There you are.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story.
Aren't you the clever one? That's very kind.
It's about you. I hope you like it.
Let's see. Track the druid. Oh. Oh no. It was the Mintara letter. I was saying, oh, the dude gave me, you know, a secret message, but no, okay. Once there was a boy on a beach he saw there was a happy nest. He was a very good climber. He wanted to climb to the top and steal from the happy nest, but Happy was very mean. She sang a song and the boy forgot what he was doing. But then an adventurer passed by. The adventurer was very strong and skilled. The Happy in one blow and saved the boy. The boy was very cold and scared. He was standing in the water, so he was very cold. But the adventurer, I like how it's written, you know, by a boy, by a little kid. But the adventurer had saved him. The boy thought and the adventurer was amazing. The boy wanted to be like the adventurer. He wanted to be strong and save people and never be scared again, just like the adventurer. The end. Yeah, maybe you stop stealing. You know? No, not you.
Keep it.
Where's Mirko? I hear you are. I've read your story.
I'm gonna be like you some.
Okay, not wanting to talk. So the exit was here, right? Yes. Okay, that's all done. I think only speaking with the cow remains before doing a long rest. I believe. Hello, I can speak with you now.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
I know you're fake, my friend. I already did this throw, but again. Okay, let's do it again. Perfect.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
There's more to you than meets the eye. Can you to explain?
You are incapable.
Come on, old chap. I'm a devil for gossip. You know, I definitely need to take the proficiency of persuasion. Ah, come on. Already always use it. You know, let's re-roll it. I have a lot of inspiration anyway. Okay, let's go.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods.
So you're just doing it for
No.
survival?
That's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Moo.
Moo. But you're living a shitty life.
Moo.
Just for surviving, okay. Hello, bulldogs.
Another one. What are you under there then? Ant? Or rocks?
What are you talking about?
The keepers of this place. They change their form to fit their need. They become birds to hunt on the wing, bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
Shiny bits, the tiefling spots something in your hay.
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Okay, he told me about the haystack, but he's going to know it, no?
I have no more to say.
Hello.
Be gone. I am hungry.
I can give you food. I can't. Grass. Can I talk with you?
We're cornered in this place.
No. Can I take this without you getting mad? Pouch? No. What is in the pouch? You know? Gold and okay. Add to wares. And take the gold. Take all.
I'm going to kill 6.
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, not very. Why should I steal it? You know, it's. Let them be. Where it was? Where's the money? I can't put money. Okay, I can't put the money back, but I can put the onyx. I can put the onyx back. Room for wares. Put here. Okay, I think it was 11 gold. Okay. There you go, my friend. Can I... Okay. There you go. Like, nothing happened.
We're cornered.
It's your... They are your things. Not wise for me to take them. So... I think I've done everything. Do I need to do something else? I need to check this door. I don't know where it brings. What the map says to me. There's the door. Oh, return to Zebra, right. That's where Zebra is. Yes, I want to talk with Zebra for first. Can I check what you have? Just for curiosity, you know. Okay, gold. Rotten carrot. Zebra, you know, an item biography. Where is it? Read. Have you ever heard a god change your have ever had a god change your blood? It is a horrifying thing. What the fucking happened? I can read this, mate.
No, sir.
Even for those who may desire it, yet few tieflings wished for Asmodeus to claim their bodies, only to be given no choice in the matter. It is not as if we were well loved before the Archdevil's gambit. Our people have always struggled against the notion of devilkin, as if a single drop of infernal ichor inescapably corrupts. How amusing when so many others willingly sell their souls to fiends, yet the culture as a whole escapes the blame. But what method can we redeem ourselves when the crime is not ours? I would drive a blade into every warlock that aided Asmodeus' damned ritual, but personal vengeance cannot undo the will of a god, much less one as slippery as the Lord of Flies. When every passerby thinks you are thief and heretic, it is deeply tempting to become one. The only thing that has stopped me is knowing Asmodeus wants nothing more than for all of us to fall from grace. Interesting. Is there something else? No, don't jump. Want to hide.
Draw any attention.
Can I check this? Okay, this. What is this? Rope. Okay. There's nothing else to check.
At the ready.
Hello, Zeblo. I want to talk.
I heard what happened. Thank you for
No
protecting
problem.
the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Why changed his voice? Can you delay the ritual?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Then why don't you get rid of her?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance.
No.
I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
So you want me to kill her? I'm not some murderer for hire.
It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do.
I just
well
I find
rewarded for the
Halsey.
risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss. Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road, goblins or no. What is it?
What brings you people out in the wilds?
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The descent. An infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of El Terrell briefly dragged to the hells.
I think I've already talked to him about this.
A fair point, but we can't get there with those beasts blocking our path.
Why did Halsin go with the adventurers?
Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to.
Okay, you don't need to worry, my friend. I'll bring Halsin back and help your people.
Better not be cursed.
Okay. Can we do the... Unlucky there is no rune inside the grove. I can, TP. Oh, alright, I can also look at the map from here. Yes, I did go under here. I've been here. I don't know if this fog of war, you can remove it, but it doesn't seem to me. I've been there, I've been there. I'm checking, I'm trying to remember if there was some kind of animal I could talk to before resting and losing the effect. I don't remember what this is. The fight, it was here. Nope. No, the fight was... Where was the fight? Here. I think it was here. Or maybe here. No, it was here. Here's the fight. Yeah, on the left. I didn't go. And... Oh right, I also have Saza I need to escort. I hope she doesn't run away if I long rest. I really hope so. Is there any animal left? Don't think so. But since this episode is all about getting all the stuff done, I say... Oh yes, about Astarion. Yeah, let's go to Astarion. Let's go back to Astarion. Because I was thinking about Astarion. So we discovered that there is some kind of... How can you name it? Of... Fuck, it just came to a word. There's some kind of... Man, some kind of plan behind the tadpoles, which is not necessarily connected to ill deeds, since the drow was infected by the tadpole, not by them, but someone else, maybe Minthara. So, since there is a... how do you say it in English? A secret plan. They could, they could contact Astarion, and I don't trust him, and that's why maybe it's better if I take with him with me, so he doesn't, get corrupted and works for the enemy. It's better to keep, the enemy closer and being able to control them if needed. So Astarion, I invite you to my camp. And that's the second thing, that's the really last thing I know I'm not blindly, and that I know he's a vampire, and I know he will try to suck your blood. And that's all. That's all I know, everything that remains. But Astarion, it's hard, and I really don't trust you, but okay, come to my camp.
Ah, hello again. Still alive, I see.
Because I don't want to risk you being taken by the goblins and allying you with them. As are you, perhaps we should travel together. You should come to my camp, it's safer.
I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't a bad idea. Safety in numbers, after all. And I hate to turn down an invitation. All right. Maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe.
Good luck.
Man, it's hard. It's hard to resist. Let's follow him a bit, because I need to go to the crypt and do the backtracking. Actually, let's do the... I can watch him. I'm curious to see where he goes. Okay, he disappeared. Okay, let's go in Overgrown Ruins. And let's go back to the ancient door. Okay. So, I have these.
My faith protects me.
Like, disarm, see? I can disarm it. Let's save.
A trap, just as I expected.
Ah. Okay, not going to reroll this.
Best avoid that trap.
No, 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 no. Okay, okay, that's quite a problem. I really didn't understand what the button is for. Maybe it's like if I click the button, the traps get deactivated.
This way.
A trap, just as I expected.
How many disarm tools do I have? Trap disarm tool. 3. Maybe it's better if I disarm these. I think these are easier to disarm. You know? What is that? I don't know the check. One thing I can do is that they did tell me that I can put, you know, things on the vent to block it. Let's go with laser, since she's stronger. I put it there.
Objective noted.
Can I also move this? Nope. So maybe it's to need something more, how do you say it? More heavy?
I've spotted a trap. Move with purpose. Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Is there something I can put here?
Never a dull moment.
Remember where the vase? Please, nope.
Can't slow down.
Action, not reaction.
There are no other vase I can put there. Well, also there's this statue. I could have... Why I could click on it the previous time I was here, but I can't now.
Way forward.
Maybe it's about the button? No. Statue. Very weird.
What am I to do?
Okay, try again. I'm sorry, you know, I'm kind of Savescumming, but there is... Oh, I found another base. I'm kind of Savescumming, but it's not my fault if the trap one-shots me. Okay, let's try again. Maybe try and everyone
looking ahead.
Go
Don't
here.
waste a step.
And we just leave Shadowheart dying, which is better since I can then loot her cadaver and take the artifacts.
I crave blood.
Okay, let's try again, and I hope Shadowheart dies. Success. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Okay. The Watcher's Guide. When the spear misses the target. Alright. It's not bad. Black. We'll get in chapel. Unlucky that
Have a lot on my mind.
Shadowheart
and
didn't die.
In it. Light on my feet.
You know, I could also try to disarm these traps.
Trap. Be cautious.
What does happen if I disarm them? Okay, it gets destroyed. And do I lose disarm? Yes. Nope. Nope, I don't. You lose it only if you
Can't
fail.
get up now.
Okay. Now one thing I need to go do is to take the torch with we can cut this so that I can do this.
No one back home.
And we can make more lights. Okay, there's nothing here.
How much further can I go?
Here's the exit. And here's the secret juggle. No. I wonder, is Withers still here? Have I been inside here? Book of the Dead Gods. Okay, I think this I missed. Why is there a lock? Examine. A hefty gold embossed stone listing gods in memorial. Read.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Okay. Yeah, let's open it with Wizard and Intelligence. Knock the lock open with a spell. No, actually search for an arcane rune to sabotage. Yeah, because maybe opening it would trigger, trigger some kind of trap. So let's open it searching for an arcane rune that blocks it. Okay, I think it's passed. Oh, perfect. Nice.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Religion, examine the book more closely. Okay. I have a lot of inspiration, so I'm feeling great.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable.
The three names, I think they are the death gods.
Have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Okay. We definitely take this. Does it say to me how much it's worth? Not much. Can I read it? Nope. Oh yes, the name of that god's. Okay. Oh, okay. Gain the scroll. Enfeeblement, and we learn for 100 gold. I don't need for now. I will learn it later. Okay, did I miss something else? Oh, I did good. So maybe I should backtrack more. Like I should have added to the wares. Maybe I should backtrack more things. There's obviously a lot of mysteries. No, no. Ah, fuck. I've taken the jug. Worst thing to do. Alright. Is there some other secret here I didn't see? Get the chest? I didn't take this, did I? Okay. Man, there are a lot of things I didn't take. Okay.
What's next?
Shadowheart, it's your turn to lockpick. How the hell did I miss so many things? Thank God I returned. One. Fuck you. Yeah, let's use another thieves tool. What? Double one? Are you kidding me? God. God, Shadowheart. Seriously.
No one stopped me yet. These boots
For
have seen
14 gold,
everything.
I've spent a... fuck me. Shouldn't have done it. I spent an inspiration and a thieves tool for 14 gold. No, don't close the door. Okay, let's go here. Oh, here's also another chest. But it's empty. Okay. Let's save again in case there are enemies. Okay, no, they are all dead. What was here? Have I been here? I don't remember. Maybe yes. Okay. Nope. No, I didn't. A mortal view, eyewitness accounts of the Baldur crisis. This mass-produced book has cheap imitation Baldur symbols stamped on the cover. No, I wanted to read it. Baldur's Gate. Of course I remember. Knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be trouble. Little thief, always in everyone's business, and that ward of Guardian went right along with her. No surprise that wicked god's blood was running in her veins. An animal's can't keep. So yeah, there's definitely Baldur's Gate 1, because I remember there was a girl that was a thief class, and was your first companion. I don't remember her name. Sarevok, and his... Sarevok? Wait. Wait. Sarevok was that fucking demon. And the nervous in mind. Sarevok. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I like this. Okay. By the name of Sarevok. Okay, Sarevok's some kind of fiend, probably. Man, maybe I should have played Baldur's Gate 1. Sarevok and his lot are always the first ones that come to my mind. You know that these all started with a bit of iron nashkel. Everyone thought the weapons would rot out of their hands back then. I thought the problem was bad trade. Never took the man for a son of Baal. Okay, maybe the first character of Baldur's Gate 1 was a son of Baal? Amnian, mercenary, interviewed on his deathbed. You dare speak that name to me? My mistress was turned to ash fighting those forsaken wretches. I curse Baal, I curse Hieronicus, and I curse you, hostile vampire. Atlaslams. The 5 tall pieces. I don't think anyone expected more Baal spawn showing up would fix the war that a pack of them started. Then again, they were all inclined to killing each other, huh? Good riddance. Heads hoping every last one of them has been wiped off the face of Faerun. Saradosh merchant retired. I'm not authorized to be talking about any murder with someone like you. Take it up at the sea tower if you want to argue. But honestly, who cares if Baal's bone got it stuck to them? Their fathers the killing type after all. Blaming faced gauntlet, Baldur's Gate. 700 more interviews follow, most of them pairs. Okay, that's interesting. And yes, I missed this too. How the fuck did I miss so much in this script? Or maybe because I was dying. The Unclaimed. Unclaimed, we already read this, but we're going to pick up and add to the wares. I want to sell this. Then, one thing I've seen is that this should cost a lot. Yeah. This is quite expensive, you know. We can sell this. Can I raise something here? No. Okay. More view items, accounts of the boss bone. Okay. Yep, add to wares. Okay. Took everything here. Looter's trunk. Chopper records. Okay, it's your turn, my dear Shadowheart, to give guidance to me. Plaque?
You do not recognize the language on the plaque. You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Chopper records. Read. Find dust coats the pages of this withered book. Beneath the bone, white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Gorobian, Triple, Yamada, Droning, Yvain, Arkansas, Ogma, Internal Rot. Ogma, I think we already heard about his name. Ogma, Internal Rot. Devlin Stout Saloon Fever. Maybe... I think it's persons and their god, and what kind of illness they have. We take this. Mystic chest. Quill is also a lot of... Man, 0 and costs 2 gold? Okay. Oh.
Something over there.
Okay. Hello, old man. You have some secret? Doesn't seem so. Looter's trunk. 1 gold. Seriously? Bowl. No, I don't care about the bowl. Let's save and see what this is. Never.
What was that?
What happened? Fuck. Didn't tell me what the lever was for. Maybe it was for...
Best be on my way.
Maybe it was for the traps. Probably. Godly guide. I think it is already... Oh fuck, I don't want to... So annoying that it doesn't read it. Yeah, I already have this. Also wonder if, you know, finding more copies of the same book implies something is happening, you know? I can't turn this on, right? I wonder if, you know, happens something if I turn everything on. Turned everything on fire, but nothing happened. So was the door to the crypt. Let's try entering again. Maybe something happened. Oh, was it? What? No, yes. I thought it was open from the lever now. What's this? Yes, I did. Unlucky that I can't bring readers with me so that they can read stuff. I wonder what was the lever for? It was for the traps. What? How did I take this? What the fuck? How did I miss this chest? Man, I'm so stupid. I wonder if there are fake walls in this game. You know, illusory walls? Maybe... Wait. Oh, it's still here. But it's not... I don't know. Okay, something that I opened is grey out. Okay, good to know. That if I already opened it, it's grayed out, and I know if I need to open something else. Broken clapboard. Wait, can I need to destroy this? No, there's nothing there. Mirror.
Not bad. I've had better days, and worse ones.
Here's tools. Oh yeah, pick it. It's very good. It's the crypt, right? Yes. Okay. Tolga. Oh, we didn't loot her. See, it's gold. Yeah, exactly. So, can I take all and pick to the wares? No. I need to do it manually. Is there some kind of... Is there some kind of button that I can take everything to the wares, you know? I don't know why my character is walking slowly. I don't know how to change it. Maybe if I go out. Okay, I think I explored everything. I definitely don't know what the lever is. I think it's for the traps. It has to be, right? What else? Hello? No, it still works. How the hell did I... Oh, encumbered. Okay. I'm just encumbered. Okay, no big deal. No big deal because look what you do. We go wait. And we give this to Lazel. This book's also weight a lot. This camp supply pack also. And we give also her the ammo. This. Okay. Will, do you have something to say?
Astarion has a certain swagger, don't you find? An interesting fellow. Nice hair to boot.
Okay. Let's see the others.
The Imperious elf's got the red eyes and pale skin of a white. And I'm not convinced he's any more trustworthy.
Yeah, I know, but it's better with us than with the enemies. I agree with you, Lazel.
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
One thing I want to do, I think that's all for... I've explored everything of the old things, and there are no animals to talk, I think. And if there are, it's time for me to do a long rest, and I'm doing to do it inside because I need to take back some books. I hope I'm able to take them, so let's save. And let's go finally for a long rest. Long rest. Yes. Hoping that Halsin doesn't die. Oh, here they are. Pick up. Okay. Hello, Withers. You have something to say?
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
No.
This vessel is at thy disposal.
I wonder if I hide...
Fate,
if I take another one...
A new... Very well.
Do I...
Impossible.
The party's full.
Thy party is full. As true.
I wonder if they have something special, you know, some dialogue. Let's take the one more interesting. Okay, I think we decide between Kree and Sir Futsalump. Sir Futsalump is a, you know, is a meme character and he's funny, but I'm wondering if she's in the absolute ranks. She was someone higher, so let's take her and see if she has something to say.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Nothing. Okay, I've just lost money on it. Okay. At least, you know, I've done the trial. Well, I definitely want to talk with Lazel first. She's the most interesting to me. Hello, Lazel. Do you have something to say?
Galek. I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword
Why is
pined
her
for their blood.
voice so low?
Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
The Tears of Saloon, you mean?
Yes. Rocky bodies named after a false goddess.
False. She's the daughter of
Next time
Shah.
you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my Kresh. Kalir.
Or the Githyanki from the Tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in Kreshes all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vaj's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
How is she? How is her approval for me? Neutral 6. Neutral 16. Yeah, I want to talk with Shadowheart first. Why is this backpack? I don't know why. Magwort,
I'll take that.
Hello, Shadowheart. I want to talk about, you know, what's happening to you.
I don't recall inviting you over.
Sorry.
The leader of the pack comes to chat.
Okay.
What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
I don't think the druid house can help me. I was laughing because there was a laser in the background. So what will come next for you once this is all over? What? All the questions are very, you know, very weird. I really don't care asking her what she was going to do. How are you feeling? Just because I want to know, you know, the thing about her hand.
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign.
Look at Lazel.
But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Kill you, of course. Let's not do this. I don't like hypothetical questions. If you turned into a monster, I'd run away. Maybe I could leave you tied up while I hunted for a kill.
Really? I'd just kill you.
Thanks for the thought.
Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
Shadowheart, please, no.
Something the matter?
I want to talk about your hand. Also, weird that, as I said, you know, in my short playthrough of 6 hours in co-op, we did talk to Shadowheart, and I don't know why, but we managed for her to say to us that she's a Shah, a cultist, but she's not telling me this now, so I don't understand why. And she's very closed about it. Want to talk to Will first, then Gale, and then Astarion.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Thanks for the question. Nervous. I don't like the idea of that thing in my brain.
It's natural to suffer a touch of worry, but an illithid worm should be causing more than mild anxiety. Before the illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but
okay, that's why he's low level.
I showed no signs of turning. No nausea.
It's explained.
No pain,
Interesting.
Not even a hot flash.
Something special about us, or at least about our tadpoles.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit.
Or perhaps they're trying something new.
Perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday.
No.
We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out.
Indeed.
Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
You have something else to say?
Then.
I'd like you to join
Sorry,
me.
But there's no
Don't
room
worry.
for me. Let's make this happen.
Why did he gain so much experience? Weird. Is it a bug? What was the experience? Yeah, he's the one that likes me more. After all, we are similar. Interesting. And Laser's the one that likes me less. Okay. Gale, how are you doing?
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
You know, this also made me remember when I said that Gale had weird veins on his face. Apparently it was it was true, and you know, my curiosity was right, because it's probably connected to that kind of bomb he has, and in fact when he dies he releases necrotic damage. Unimportant nonetheless. Alright, go ahead. I assume this might have something to do with the mystery protocol of yours. No rest for the like of us, Gale. I assume this might have something to do with that mysterious protocol of yours.
Putting two and two together, I see. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile.
Thank you, Gale. Where do you want to reach?
The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl.
Thank you.
The way you got that boy out of a harpy's clutches.
Thank you.
The way you followed the protocol and brought me back to life.
Thank you.
In short, I've grown to trust you.
I appreciate that. Exactly. That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat.
Thank you, Gale. I'm sorry I read your mind.
I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Is it contagious? I don't think so, because otherwise he would have told that. You know, he wouldn't travel with anyone. Can it be cured? What kind of condition? Can it be cured?
No.
Oh,
it cannot be cured. And I assure you I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
First of all, I was wondering why is Laser always in the background. A second, okay, so you're going to take my magical items. I don't like this. What happens if you don't consume these artifacts? I think he explodes. What kind of items are we talking about exactly?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave.
Come on.
It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you.
No, you can't do this to me.
Magic items to consume. It is vital.
No.
Dare I say it?
You can't do this to me. No, I think, I don't know how much to trust him. Like, in a way, how can I be sure it's really connected to your condition? Sounds like no condition I've ever heard for. I'd say you're just fishing for loot.
Please. I've better things to do with my time than hoodwink gullible adventurers out of their trinkets. I know that what I ask may seem unreasonable, but I promise I only make such a request because it is so incredibly important. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
Okay. Gale, I'm very sorry, but I need to know more. And I know you said you trust me, but I don't trust you. Not fully, because you didn't tell me everything. I have powerful magic in my possession already. I suppose already the difference between life and death where you're concerned. You owe me an explanation. Yeah, exactly. You need to give me more information. My help was already the difference between life and death. Where you're concerned, you owe me an explanation before I use the tadpole. Don't make me use it.
I'm afraid it doesn't quite work like that. Though, of course, I'm immensely grateful for any assistance you provide in times of mortal peril. But I must ask more trust of you still. Please reconsider.
You aren't going to drop these, are you?
No.
I want to use the tadpole. Fuck. Fuck, I should have used the tadpole. Look. It's not my fault if the game doesn't give me the possibility. This is what Savescumming is for, you know? And I would first ask him to tell me the truth. He doesn't want me, and I would use the tadpole. The game doesn't let me, so I Savescum because I think that's the right thing to do. Only I don't know how back is the Savescum. A lot. So I'm sorry. I need to do this. I want to know the truth. And I know he trusts me, and I know that probably he's going to tell me, but I need to know it in advance because maybe he's not thinking about something else that could happen. And it's too late, you know? You already trust me, so tell me everything and I can help you now better.
Been life and death.
Okay, we're back. I'm sorry, Gale. I have to do this. I don't have guidance, but I have a lot of inspiration points. I will succeed in this. Nah. Fuck. Please. Oh, so low. Okay, just a 10.
You become one with Gale's mind, and you can feel something sinister oppressing you. It's inside of you. A mighty darkness radiating from your chest. You could try to push further, but your hold over Gale feels brittle. It won't be easy delving deeper without him noticing.
Did he do something to me? Delve deeper indeed. I have a lot of inspiration points. Not enough. Well, maybe yes, 15 is high. Yes. Let's go.
You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you.
So he read something he shouldn't have.
Is it ever hungry?
Keeping me in suspense, are you? Come on, tell me. Do we have an agreement or not?
Fuck. Well, after all, it is what is happening right now, no? I'm hesitating, so let's pick this. What you saw makes you hesitate.
It's a simple question, isn't it? What gives you pause?
I don't care about telling him. Risk telling Gale what the tadpole showed you.
What? You used that thing against me and you saw? After I told you? You had no right. None at all. I've a good mind to turn around and depart this little company of ours immediately.
You can do that, but you know you can't.
Alone and spend another moment in the presence of someone inclined to such unjustified invasions of privacy.
It's not about... Yeah, exactly. Be reasonable, Gale. Your condition is unstable, possibly dangerous. I need to know. And that's true. That's my thought behind it. Fuck. No. We're using inspiration. We're using inspiration. I don't have many though. Fuck. No, I need to convince him. This shows how much I care, you know? This is the last one though. If it's not coming, okay.
The need remains debatable, but I recognize your responsibility. Perhaps my reaction was a tad volatile, the irony of which is not lost on me, though it needs remain so on you for the time being. I hope that the glimpse you caught of my condition convinced you of the urgency in treating it. Can I count on you to give me the artifacts I need?
Of course, I'm happy to help you, even though I'm very sad to give away my artifacts.
Thank you. I see my trust in you was not misplaced.
I've just read your mind, my
Sure,
friend.
I won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused
Not
treasure.
really. Not really.
As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you. Oh, and as far as that tadpole trickery goes, I really do trust you'll not be so untoward again.
Yeah, but there's also a difference. I did tell you what happened, so, you know, it's a little bit different.
Another joins
I
our
could
merry
have
band.
just remained silent.
We'll need to keep our wits sharp around him, I think.
I was wondering, that condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as
yeah, of course, I imagine that,
the
but I
kind
want
the
to see
king might pay
another
to a more
dialogue,
powerful
another
neighbor to
information.
avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war.
And
I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
And what does it happen when you die by old age? You stupid idiot. I think I have a magical artifact you'd be interested
Your
in.
enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
I don't like this, Gale. I don't like because you're not taking this seriously, in the sense that you need to find a solution. If it's so, you know, if it's so dangerous, just take yourself, put yourself in another plane and kill yourself. Because seriously, what the hell? Okay, Astarion, let's see what you have to say.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this
No,
little
I'm
adventure
sure
of
he
ours
doesn't know how to. Okay, that's very weird. That's clearly skipping dialogues. I guess the game didn't expect you to return later to recruit a companion, but okay. I mean, it depends how we found ourselves, you know? If you find to be interesting and a good person, yeah, we can still travel together. But probably once the worm is gone, I'm going my own way.
A pity. A great pity. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Okay, I have many talents if you want to explore them. No, no thanks. I'm just trying to survive, like you.
Yes, we're more similar than
I don't think at all, Astarion. Are you feeling alright?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to...
Are you gay?
Get some air, clear my head.
Yeah, he's probably bisexual.
I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Yeah, I know you want to suck my blood, and I will put in your heart if you don't be, you know.
Yes.
Tell me about yourself. Do you have some other secrets?
I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather
Everyone has a secret, I guess. Okay, he doesn't want me to tell that he's a vampire. And I think there's nothing else to talk, right? Only thing to do is to... I'll do it later, at the end of the episode. Let's sleep, hoping that nothing bad happens, and I'm sorry gay, but I had to do it. Auto select, let's go. Okay. Can I talk with someone else? No. I guess, let me check. You know, I was thinking that maybe if I try saying...
How can I help?
If I try asking the Shadowheart about what happened, maybe she's talking about Shah.
Speak.
Because after all, you could say, wants to talk about what happened to us, about, you know, the injury and all the things. So let's try that.
Something the matter?
Want to talk about all that has happened to us.
What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
What would you do if we actually managed to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Yeah, I'm actually more interested about her deity, but probably she won't respond. So... no reason for us to not stay together if we get on well, right? Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Interesting. Yeah. Of course, you know, I want to know more, but she, like for example, as I said, I read the mind of Gale because I know that I can't do it with Gale. I can't with Shadowheart, so it seems personal. I won't pry if it's not something you want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
I can have deep conversations, but okay. See you next time. So we did get a quest from 8, so it was good we talked. And for today, this is the end of the episode. Quite a lengthy one, you know, with a lot of talking and reading, but I think it was needed and got a lot of information, very interesting ones. And I see you next time.